everyone, my name is Miranda, and with the release of Descendants 3, the Descendants trilogy has officially come to a close. So I wanted to make a video to kind of celebrate the culmination of this amazing series, and I thought that what better way to do that than to talk about Mal's hair. Now Mal's hair, I would say, has really become a character of its own. It's changed so much throughout these various movies, and I think it would be fair to say that it really, out of everyone, has gone through the biggest transformation each time. So what better way, I thought, to review all these movies and compare them than ranking them by how awesome Mal's hair is. There's not one that I'm particularly like, I could do without. I like them all. I think they all have their special moment. That being said, coming in last place is the first movie. I really love the first movie, but you know, it was before this was a big success. It was before Disney knew that they had a big hit on their hand, and because of that, we kind of got the wigs that you can buy at Party City. Again, I think the hair, it's not bad. The purple color is really awesome, and I think it matches her outfits very, very well and kind of gives you this whole Maleficent tie-in. And the purple and green have got to be complementary colors, right? I feel like, because they work so well off each other. But again, I just think it doesn't really do much. And in looking at the whole series, it's definitely like the lowest before they had the big budget. It definitely looked the most like a wig, and it's our girl Mal, but I feel like it's also our girl Mal on the aisle. Just yeah, overall I feel like it's not super great compared to the rest of them, and that probably is because of budget issues that they didn't know, you know, we can get 45 wigs and be awesome. So, speaking of that, coming in at number 2, I have Descendants 3. This is the one that just recently premiered, and I think this is the movie where they really came into their own. They knew it was going to be a big thing, a big celebration, a big ending to this great thing that so many people love, and I feel like they've been taking more risks with it, because you see how they kind of tie in the costumes and the hair and the wigs to the story and to the characters. Even when I feel like you saw Audrey, when she had her whole Queen of Mean song, she was very put together, very princessy, and then when she picked up the scepter, like the shadows and everything made it so dark that her hair looked like Mal purple. So I feel like they're very good about using character design to show where the story and where the character is, and that's no exception with Mal's wig. So Mal's hair in this one, I think, is very interesting because there were a lot of moments where it almost looked blue. It didn't look purple anymore, and it looked like a nice mesh of purple and blue. And when you think, why would they turn the blue in? Well, first of all, it's kind of cute because it's kind of like her connection to Evie, I feel like, you know, who has blue hair. But it's also to show her, I don't know, parentage? Is that how you say it? Parentage? Parental figures, because it combines the purple from Maleficent and the blue from Hades. We didn't know going in that Hades was going to be her father, even though I totally guessed it, and my friend was like, nah, he's not. And then she was like, hi Dad, and I look at my friend and I was like, boom bitch, I was right. So I think that was really nice because it did look like this nice combination of her mother and her father, and she definitely has parts of both of them in her. You could see that, judging from the movie, it looks like Hades isn't as bad as Maleficent. Like, he even said that a lot of his issues in his marriage with Maleficent were because of Maleficent. So we didn't get her side on that, but I'm inclined to believe it because Hades truly did seem to love his daughter in a way more so than her mother did, because her mother, while she did raise her, she raised her to be just like her, whereas Hades was like, the best thing I could do for you is leave you and let you make your own decisions. So I feel like in the span of the movie, how she became closer with her father and how he was there for her, her hair definitely did get more blue, and it was a nice way to show her becoming closer with her father, and it was probably the best use of Mal's hair, I would say, in terms of like relating to the story. That being said, however, coming in at number 1 is Descendants 2. This is this numerage? This number is like, this numerage is confusing me a lot, but yes, 1 is 2. And that is because we got a ton of Mal hairstyles in this movie. We started with the dream sequence of Ways to be Wicked, where she had her old Mal hair and everyone was like, wait, what? So when she wakes up from the dream, or the daydream, I guess, so when she just hops out of it, we see that she has this lovely bright blonde Dove Cameron hair with tips of purple. And I think this is the closest we ever got to Mal trying to fit into Auradon while losing herself. And as pretty as it was, because like as someone with dark hair, like you can never get tips. Like I had friends that had like purple tips, pink tips, and like all you can really get is blue. And even then it doesn't even show up that well. So like I was like, this is like beautiful, but also just story-wise it showed that, you know, a lot of Auradon was like controlling and taking over Mal. She only had like the little bits of purple left. That was you know, her pushing so much of her personality down to fit into what she thought she should be. So as cute as it wasn't our girl. It was Dove Cameron, who I love and who has amazing hair, but it wasn't our girl now. So finally, we get her on the aisle where she meets the wonderful Dizzy, who to All the Boys I Loved Before Insanity, I still loved her. I would just like that noted. And Dizzy decides to do up her hair in this amazing, amazing fashion. It's this bright bubblegum biatch purple, and it's got these awesome bangs. Like, she is just feeling herself and rocking it, and everyone can tell. Like, when she walks in the room with that hairstyle, it's like, that's my girl. That is my girl. And even like the scene with Harry when she took him on and was like, no, like, it wouldn't have had the same impact if she did not have that amazing hairstyle, because that's just like large and in charge. I've got bangs, they look good on me. Bangs don't look good on everyone. So like, I see a girl who has bangs and they look awesome on her, I'm like, that's a power move, biatch, like, respect. So I absolutely loved her hair in this one, and I get why they did change it, like I said, for the third one, because it makes more sense for her character, and also like that was just kind of like a temporary, like, get me back to where I was thing. So now Mal has kind of made more peace with who she is, with her parents and Hades and Maleficent, and that's all come together in her hair. So our final ranking as follows is, in third place, Descendants. A great wig, but again, a wig. Descendants 3. Amazing storytelling through the hair and just an overall amazing character arc. And then coming at number 1, Descendants 2. 3 different hairstyles, all of them telling different stories, all of them asserting Mal's dominance and who she is, and I just could not love it more. So if you have seen any of the Descendants movies, please feel free to leave your thoughts about them down below, and what you thought of Mal's various transformations, hair formations throughout the movies. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!